Welcome to the Personal Finance Podcast for Doctors. This podcast aims to simplify all aspects of personal finance and helps you make smart and informed choices about money so that you can live happier and stress-free lives. Today's episode is brought to you by Chanda, who is a financial coach with the doctor practice at MFA, the only company in India having a dedicated practice for doctors.
Hi, today we are tackling a question which is probably on everyone's mind. Sensex is at 85,000. Markets seem very high. This is a common sentiment when stocks are performing well, and we are all wondering how much higher can it go? Or when will this bubble burst? Isn't this exactly what you've been thinking? Well, people have mixed feelings. Some people feel the market is overvalued, it will crash soon. So maybe I should book my profits, or maybe I should just not invest right now and hold on. Watch what's happening. Others expect markets to be flat for a while. There is fear of global uncertainties like US recession news, US elections are coming up, global wars happening, there's inflation, etc. So large corrections are expected anytime soon. Now we hear these lines every year, and it's not going to be different this time or in the future. Let me ask you, Sensex started in 1981, 100 points. Today is 2024, it's 85,000. Could anyone had predicted this even 25 years ago? Forget that far. Did you not feel the same stress when Sensex hit 60K for the first time? That was September 2021. By the way, that was when COVID was still on, the second wave and the third wave was still on. Or when the Sensex hit 70,000 for the first time, which was just less than a year ago, December 2023. Now, if you had waited then thinking that it is very high, you probably would be regretting it today, isn't it? Markets tend to grow over time, despite short-term volatility. What seems too high today could appear very different decades from now. Today, the market coming down to 70,000 from 85,000 would be a massive crash, isn't it? Now, many investors hesitate to invest during the market highs, fearing a potential downturn. But the truth is, waiting for the perfect time to invest often results in missed opportunities. The truth is, market level in absolute term doesn't really matter. I repeat, the market level in absolute term doesn't really matter. The key to understand here is, are you investing in the Sensex or are you investing in India's future? Understand why the markets are growing. As long as India continues to grow, markets will reach new heights. Growth reflects growth of the economy. So the stock prices are growing because domestic investors, the foreign investors, are investing in India's business through stocks and mutual funds, so markets are going higher. Yes, short-term negative events can affect the market, 5 to 10% here and there. But even the big crashes like in 2008 or COVID were temporary, about a year or so. And since then, look how we have grown. Investors saw losses, yes, but they were only on paper, unless some of you panicked and decided to sell off, and then you would have actually seen those losses. So why worry about notional loss? Like a bad dream, it will pass. And before you know it, market will be back to normal. We cannot control market direction, and trying to time it is even tougher, which might lead you to invest at a higher level later. Therefore, remember, time in the market is more important than timing the market. Time in the market is more important than timing the market. Predicting short-term highs and lows is nearly impossible. However, staying invested for the long haul is possible. Remember, investing isn't about getting in at the perfect moment or getting out at the perfect moment. It's about staying the course through ups and downs and allowing the power of compounding to work its magic. So the key takeaway for you here from this podcast is don't let these short-term market highs keep you on the sidelines. Start, stay invested. Let time be your ally. Decades from now, today's market high may look like a small bump in a much larger upward trend. So the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. This wisdom reminds us that waiting for the perfect moment often leads to missed opportunities. So invest with patience and you'll realize that the market was never too high to begin with. I hope that helps. Thank you so much for listening in. Have a good day.
You were listening to the Personal Finance Podcast for Doctors with Chanda Verma. If you find this podcast relevant and interesting, do share it with other doctors as well. It will be great if you leave a review, share, like and subscribe. You could also let us know if there is any specific topic that you would like us to cover. For any queries or help, you can get in touch with MFA's doctor practice team at 892-800-6140.